Going to do some standing cat-cows. So on the inhale, we're going to bend the knees a little bit, arch the back, roll the shoulders back, lift the head and the tail. On the exhale, we're going to round the back, maybe slide the hands down a little bit further. Really just round the back and tuck the chin. And then inhale, arch the back, roll the shoulders back, lift the tail. Exhale, rounding the back one more time, draw the belly in. And then with an inhale, find your feet, ground it into the earth. Inhale all the way up again. This time we're going to grab the right wrist with the left hand, step the feet towards each other. And we'll side bend now towards the back of the room and pull gently on that hand to lengthen the arm. Breathing, connecting to your breath. And then inhale, come back up again. Let's go to the other side. Exhale, side bending towards the front of the room. Shift the hips out to the side. One more time, inhale up, and then let the arms sweep back down again. Go ahead and bring the hands behind the body, let them rest, fingers down on the lower hips, shoulders back. And we'll just inhale into the front body as you press the hips gently forward. You don't need to look up at the ceiling. Maybe just look where the wall meets the ceiling. Breathe into the front body. And come forward on the exhale, and one more time, fold over the legs, nice and gentle. And then inhale, slowly roll yourself back up again, just stacking your vertebrae one at a time. Roll the shoulders back and relax. Separate the feet a little bit wider, really as wide as is comfortable for you. We're going to keep that left foot facing forward. We're going to turn the right foot out, and we'll bend into that left knee. Maybe come up onto the heel of the right foot and interlace your fingers and press into that knee. You should feel a deep sensation on the lower part of that thigh. Inhale, come back up again. Take a breath. And exhale, come down to the opposite side. Maybe lift the toes, maybe not. You don't have to. Totally breathing just in and out. Connecting to the sensation. Inhale, come back up again. Bring both heels in. And we're going to bend the knees towards the little toe side of the foot. So take the backs of your hands and gently press into the knees and roll your shoulders back. Feel free to skip anything that I suggest. You don't need to do anything. And then leaving the knees there, come up into your cactus arms. So again, shoulders are rolled back. We're holding an imaginary pencil between our shoulder blades. The palms are nice and pressed open, activated, breathing right now. Now come up. Arms, let them float down. Step the heels back. Nice. The arms up. Exhale, glide them down the center line. Now go ahead and turn the right toes out and step the left heel back slightly. You want to intersect the heel with the arch, the heel of the front foot with the arch of the back foot. Take a nice big inhale, bring the arms out to the side, palms facing down. And then we're bending into that right knee. You want to bring the knee directly over the ankle, if possible. And you should be able to see your big toe. Breathing in, breathing out. Now let's go ahead and bring the back hand to the back leg. Turn the palm up, reach all the way up and reach towards the back of the room. Big opening in the side body. Smile. Coming forward again, now bring the front elbow to the front knee and the back hand alongside the ear, reaching towards the golden circle. Opening up the front body here. Connecting to your breath. So we come up again. This time we come into a little bit of a flow. So back hand to back leg. elbow to knee. Reaching back up again. And turn both feet forward. Coming to the other side. This time the left foot turns out to the side. Bend into the left knee. Look, you can see. Make sure that knee is directly above your ankle. Take a big inhale. And exhale, elbow to knee. Reach the back hand alongside the ear. Opening up the side body. Then find your feet. Press into the earth. Inhale yourself back up again. Back hand to back leg. Opening up the other side. Then again, elbow to knee. This time it's a little flow, right? Elbow to knee. With your breath, inhale up. Exhale, back hand to back leg. One more time. Elbow to knee. And last one, back up. Relax your arms, turn both feet forward, both heels back. So let's go ahead and step the left foot forward. You'll be standing on a train track, right? You're not standing on a tightrope. So we'll bring the hands behind us, and you can either just grab hold of your hands or your wrists, or you can interlace your fingers and draw the shoulders back and lift the arms. So from here, we're going to inhale, breathe into the front body, plug into the big toe of the front foot, exhale, hinge forward, hinge forward. Raise the arms up behind you if you can. Relax the neck and head. Draw that front hip slightly back and the back hip slightly forward. Try to find some softness here. Let the head go. Connect to your breath. And then find the feet in the floor. Inhale, press into the earth. Lift yourself back up again. Release. Step the feet side by side. Take a moment just to swing the arms from side to side. Relaxing at the shoulder. And then come back to neutral. Step the opposite foot forward on your train track. And then again, this time interlace the hands or wrap the hands in the opposite way. So if you had one thumb on top, this time put the other one on top. Feels a little weird. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale to the big toe of the front foot. And then exhale, hinge forward. Drawing that front hip back slightly. Back hip slightly forward. And fold over the legs. Again, the head becomes nice and relaxed. Soft face. Soft neck. And then find your feet, push into the earth, coming back up again. Ooh, release the arms. Just shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. So we'll do our last pose, which is going to be Breath of Joy. Really simple. Breath of Joy is we use this as if we had a baton and we're leading an orchestra. We're going to take 3 short inhales in, and then 1 long exhale, fold over the legs. And then we do it again. We'll do that 3 times, okay? So soft knees, soft body, and we begin. Inhale. And exhale out of the mouth. And inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now stay down here. Let everything become nice and loosey-goosey. Maybe nod your head a little bit. Yes, yes, yes. And nod your head a little bit. No, no, no. Shake your head, I should say. No, no, no. Let the arms be soft. And now just simply walk your fingertips up your legs. stacking your vertebrae one at a time. Come to stand, check in. Namaste. Namaste. Please come to seated.
Let's take our seat. Our first sitting will be for 30 minutes, so take your time to adjust your sitting posture on your mat or in your chair. We have seats available in front row, second row, and third row. Don't be shy to wiggle your body to adjust your sitting posture. With this gong sound, let us pay attention to our posture. Relax your whole body and gradually sit up tall and high. Gently straighten your spine without overarching your back. And feel your lower back growing stronger, and your chest and shoulders and heart opening. You can open your eyes softly. Look straight ahead with a level gaze. Without moving your head, let your eyelids relax downward. You can keep your eyes open or gently close them. Softly align your ears with your shoulders and let your arms melt away from your ears. Now bring your awareness to your tongue. Softly place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. While your tongue is relaxed on your palate, pure and clear saliva may gather in your mouth. You may happily swallow. You can swallow your saliva occasionally. At the beginning of your sitting, you can use your breathing to release tension. Breathe in, grab all your tension, and breathe out. Doing this exercise for a few more times. Tanjan abiding meditation. While you're holding your body and enjoying your breathing in and out, remember to let your mind's eye focus on your belly breathing. Now invite your awareness to your lower abdomen, your chi energy field, your Tanjan. When thoughts arise in your mind, do not be disturbed by them. Do not react to your thoughts or pursue them. Recognize them as just thoughts. They will disappear by themselves. And continue to bring your awareness back to your Tanjan abiding breath. may continue in silent sitting if you wish, or you can join me in 3-minute body stretching. Hands on your knees. Gently loosen up your upper body, shoulders, your neck, your head. Collapse your fingers, bring your arms up high. Gently lean to one side, to the other side. Put your hands behind your head. Open up your chest, open up your arms. Once again, lean to one side, to the other side. Hands release and legs out. Hands on your knees. Gently massage your knees. Wiggle your toes, ankles. Turn yourself around and stretch your spine to the other side. And bring your arms up high once again. Drop your shoulders, your arms down, and bend forward. Breathe in, breathe out, come back up. Let's take 1 more minute for our own body stretching before we sit for another 15 minutes of sitting. Please arrange your seat. Lower back straighten up. Soften your face. Gently close your eyes. Watch your breathing, your in-breath, your out-breath. Stay right here. And now, with our ever calm, ever alert spirit, wiggle your fingers, your hands, your arms, shoulders and head. And stretch your body and arms, upper body, your back, head, in any direction. Let our legs out. If you need, massage your ankles, toes, knees. Now let us turn ourselves to your right toward this Ilwonsang. This morning, I am delighted to introduce our visiting student, Yongdok. Yongdok, who is a pre-Won Buddhist Kyomunnim, who's aspiring to become a Won Buddhist minister. So that's him. And he'll be sharing about his spiritual path with us. Please join your palms together. Let us greet Yongdok. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. It's really nice to see you guys here. As she said, my name is Yongdok. I'm a Prime Minister. Upon thinking about what I should talk about today, I thought I might talk about a question that might be lingering in the minds of some of you, which is, why is Won Buddhism here? And what are these Koreans doing in my neighborhood? And in order to get to the answer of that question, we need to first understand the times that we're living in. I'm sure a lot of us will agree that something feels off. We don't know exactly, but in our families, in our schools, in our communities, and at work, we sense that something is off. And the important thing is that this sentiment can be found all throughout the planet. All throughout many human communities, we are feeling disconnections among generations, disconnections within families, a lot of conflicts at work and in our communities. And many of our human communities throughout the planet feel a sense of instability looking forward. It's very hard to come across a community that feels very rooted and that feels safe and stable looking forward. So how did he end up in this kind of situation? And in essence, because we have been uprooted from our inner essence. Jesus Christ said, the kingdom of heaven is within us. So in essence, we have lost our connection with our inner essence, the kingdom of heaven within, that let us have enjoyed the simple joy of being loving towards our families, being kind to our neighbors, and just being able to just enjoy the sunrise and the sunset. Because the drastic development of material civilization for the last few centuries, all throughout the globe, has washed away much of the various cultures and the religions that have formed for thousands of years in many civilizations to make sure that we are rooted in our inner essence. They were washed away in a very fast pace by this drastically developing material civilization that is well out of our hands. And all of us feel uprooted, so we're like floating around, don't know exactly what is wrong, and more importantly, we don't know what to do about it. So we just watch Netflix. Yeah. And Master Sotaesan foresaw this about 100 years ago. He foresaw that with the development of the scientific civilization, that there would be a drastic development of material civilization that will go well beyond the control of the human race, and that the human spirit would drastically weaken to the extent that we would be enslaved, so that we would fall victim to addiction, to manipulation, and propaganda. And his solution was that the only way out of this would be the spiritual awakening of the people on a mass scale. The awakening to the reality that that we are gods. God is not, somewhere up there or maybe outer space, but that we are children of God and that everyone around us is actually God. This realization that was only possible to a small number of very distinguished individuals, he tried to come up with a method in which everyone could realize this reality and become gods themselves. And that is the essence of the fourfold grace and the threefold study. The essence of fourfold grace is that everything is grace, everything is the incarnation of Dharmakaya Buddha, that everything is God. And the essence of the threefold study is to become enlightened to your inner essence, nurture it, and use it in your everyday life, which means you live as a living Buddha. And he tried to make it so that everyone could live like that. And when everyone could reach that state of consciousness, then we would not be just dragged around by our phones, that we would be able to even use this very developed material civilization for our own good, rather than the current situation in which it is working against us. And he started the movement in Korea for a good reason, because according to our masters, they talk about how peoples and nations also have energies. And the spiritual energy that the Korean people have been gathering for generations, I guess, made it ideal for them to start the movement in Korea. And I'm sure they had it all planned out, and they planned to be born in Korea at similar times. They would meet and start. And I was talking to Venerable Chasan a while ago. He was one of our head Dharma masters, and I asked him, okay, so Master Sotaesan, Master Chongsan, Master Daesan, they are the initial head Dharma masters. They started this movement and did very big. They did a lot of big stuff. But I asked him, so they did all this in Korea. So where are they now? We constantly go through this cycle of getting a new body and starting anew. They must be somewhere doing something. And Venerable Joseon said, they're probably in America. Because the most important thing is, although Won Buddhism started in Korea, it doesn't belong to Korea and it doesn't belong to Koreans. It belongs to the human race, and its goal is to benefit all living beings on the planet. And I'm sure with that vision, our masters are somewhere, probably in this country, doing something towards that goal. And that's why we're here. That's why Won Buddhism is here. Won Buddhism USA is here, and that's why the Won Dharma Center was built, and that's why all these Koreans are here. But the most important thing is that Won Buddhism USA doesn't belong to Koreans. I was talking to Chuksanim a few days ago, and he told me, hey, Yongdok, in 10 to 15 years, we shouldn't be here. We should have American reverence. We should have American followers running the center, running this organization, and carrying on the movement. And he told me, our mission here is to be the middleman to send off the baton. So, that's what we're here to do. And I want to talk about the United States of America. I believe that this is a nation of frontiers. This was a nation built by pioneers who pioneered newfound lands, and these thinkers who realized these ideas that were impossible, unimaginable in the history of mankind. The ideas of the freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and equality, democracy. All these ideas, they were first realized in this country, and this nation was a noble experiment of the human race, and through that noble experiment, this country brought human race a step forward. And I'm sure there are probably a lot of other reasons as well, but that is one of the main reasons why this country was able to become the leader of the world. It is an undeniable reality that America leads the world. What America does, the world follows. And therefore, when America wakes up, the world will wake up. And then I want to ask then, what is the frontier of the United States right now? Is it sending off SpaceX into space? Or is it all these postmodern ideas that don't make sense anymore? I think we've lost what our frontier is, because the frontier has been limited to the physicality and relative dimension, because the physical dimension, no matter how big, there is an end to it. And ideologies that are created by our thoughts, no matter how sophisticated, thoughts, the very fundamental of thought is right, wrong, and this, that. And therefore, thoughts inevitably hit limits. And therefore, that is why I believe the frontier spirit of this country has hit limits, and we have lost what is our frontier, and therefore, we're in this stage of not really knowing what to do. And I suggest to everyone here that the frontier of this nation in the coming century is the spiritual awakening of the people. Awakening of the people to the reality that the infinite freedom, the infinite happiness that we so dearly strive for, that we so much desire, is already within us. And when we wake up to this reality, then we will truly be able to face our problems of addiction, of these cleavages we have among races that can't seem to be filled, and these very big divisions along political lines. When we have the realization to the inner essence that we were once disconnected to, then we will be able to face these problems, and most importantly, we will be able to have a fundamental solution. And that starts here, right? That starts here with One Buddhism USA, and that starts at the One Dharma Center, and that starts with you guys. And I'm talking about a lot of big ideas, but they start with our daily lives, right? With our daily practice. Do we meditate in the morning and tap into the tranquil minds that are already here? Are we serving our communities? Are we being kind to our neighbors and the people at work? Am I being responsible? It is the small things, how we use our minds, how we use our bodies, and how we treat others in our daily lives that make the change, and which is the change. So I hope that everyone here really understands the vision of Master Sotasan, and really takes this practice into our lives. And for the coming week, before I hope you guys come here next Sunday, that for the coming week you guys will live as practitioners and live as people on a mission to awaken the people, and that you guys will have a really good week. Thank you.
Thank you. Do not stay there. Stay there. Now I see that you are very good at public speech. He didn't even have any note in front of him. Nonetheless, to say his, English mother tongue kind of vocalization, which I don't have. And I wonder, why he's so good like this. So would you please share about your personal, I don't know,
How I picked
information?
up this language?
Why is that? Did you study here, or what's your background
Oh,
story? Just a little bit briefly.
yeah. I actually lived here in this country for about 4 years. I went to college here, and I'm very thankful for this country. And but it was during those years that I started to have a lot of questions, and eventually decided to come onto this path. So I'm also thankful for that. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay. I was hoping to hear more like specific information, but I think that was good enough, right?
Yeah, we can
So-
talk over donuts and tea.
Okay. So he returns to Korea this Wednesday to continue his graduate school programs for 2 more years, and he is going to be ordained as one Buddhist minister, 교문님. So don't we want him to come back to the state and continue his journey, right? So please give him a big round of applause. Thank you, Yong-Tok. His name is Yong-Tok. So you don't have any English name, do you? Okay, Yong-Tok. Remember his name. Just 2 announcements. We have upcoming 2 retreats, one in April. The theme is journaling, and the other one is in May. The title is Your Life is Your Practice. So these flyers are available in our lobby. And our Thursday Dharma discussion will resume on March 7th. And this year, our focus will be on chapter 11 maxims from the scriptures of Master Sotaesan. We'll also be reading the book, The Principles for Training the Mind by Venerable Chwasan-nim. The name came up from his talk. The Principles for Training the Mind. So if you are interested in this class, please see me after this service. Let's see. Let us join our palms together. Breathe in and breathe out. May we all return to our true nature within. Namu Amita Bul. 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 Thank you for sharing your practice this morning with us. Have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you next Sunday.